morning students. This is session 17 for grade 7 mathematics. So previous session we have dealt with chapter 1 integers and we have recapped everything about integers and all the 4 exercises. Now let us move on to the new topic fraction and decimal. But I think in grade 6 already you are very familiar with fractions. What is a fraction actually? Okay. Now if I am taking a square, everyone knows that this is a square. What is a square? It has all the 4 sides equal. Yes? Okay. Now if I want to divide the square into 2, okay, I am going to divide the square into 2. What will be this part of the square? How will you call this part of the square? Half, right? So the half is mentioned as 1 by 2. 1 upon 2. This means 1 by 2 or 1 upon 2. Again I will tell you, if I gonna divide a whole part, square is a whole thing, I am going to divide the whole square into 2. Okay, so I have drawn the center line. So now my whole square is divided into 2. So this part alone is 1 by 2 and this part will be 1 by 2. Can you understand? 1 upon 2. This is what? Fraction. Now let us take a circle. This is a whole circle. Okay, this is a whole circle. Now I am going to divide the circle into 4 parts. 4 equal parts. Okay. Now this whole circle, I have divided this whole circle as parts. How many parts? 4 parts. When I am going to shade only one of these 4 parts, then what will be my fraction? So only one part is shaded, so let it be the numerator, and 4 parts. What is the total number of parts? It is 4. So 4 is my denominator. What is the verb? It is numerator. The number up is numerator. And the number 4 is denominator. Okay. Now fraction is part of a whole. What is a fraction? Part of a whole. This is a fraction. Exact meaning of fraction. Part of a whole. I have taken a whole circle and I have divided that whole circle as 4 parts. That is 1, 2, 3, 4 equal parts. Among that 4 equal parts, I am going to shade only one part. For example, let it be a pizza. Now that pizza is cut into 4 parts and one part is taken by you. Okay, so what is the fraction of part that you have taken from the pizza? It is 1 by 4. Now the another part of pizza is taken by your sister or brother. So now what is the part of the pizza taken by your sister or brother? It is 1 by 4 again. Can you understand? So there are 4 equal parts. One part of the pizza is taken by you, that is 1 by 4, and the other part of the pizza is taken by your sister or brother, it is also 1 by 4. Can you understand? Or if both the parts are taken by you, okay, if the 4 parts of pizza is there, if your mother is sharing the pizza among you and your sister alone in the home, then 2 parts of the pizza will be for you and the next 2 parts of the pizza will be for your sister. Then how will you mention the fraction? 2 by 4. Can you understand? So 2 parts is for you. So 2 in the numerator and among the 4 parts only you are getting 2. So it is 4 is in the denominator. So this word is numerator. What is the spelling of numerator? N-U-M-E-R-A-T-O-R. Numerator. What is the spelling of denominator? D-E-N-O-M-I-N-A-T-O-R. Denominator. So what is the fraction now? Part of a whole. Okay, can you understand? Part of a whole. Now this is the basic thing of fraction. Now we are having different types of fraction. Let us see what is it. We are having proper fraction. fraction. F-R-A-C-T-I-O-N, fraction. So in a fraction I will be having a numerator. So let my numerator be 2 and I will be having a denominator. Let my denominator be 4. Now what is spelling of numerator? N-U-M-E-R-A-T-O-R, numerator. What is spelling of denominator? D-E-N-O-M-I-N-A-T-O-R, denominator. So this is my numerator and this is my denominator. Can you see anything in this? Can you find anything relating to the proper fraction? Obviously 4 is greater than 2. That is, my numerator is less than my denominator. Can you understand? My numerator 2 is less than the denominator 4. Then it is a proper fraction. Can you understand? When my numerator is less than my denominator, it is a proper fraction. So I have another one fraction, improper fraction. What it would be? Obviously, if my denominator is less than numerator, then it will be improper fraction. Can you understand? Proper fraction, which means my numerator is less than the denominator. Now let us see the improper fraction. Improper fraction is just opposite to proper fraction. So let me take this reverse, or let us take another number, 9 by 4. Let us take this 9 by 4. What is 9 here? Numerator. My 9 is the numerator here. And what is 4? Denominator. Now can you guess anything about this 9 by 4? Yes, my numerator is greater than the denominator. Can you understand? My numerator is greater than the denominator. That is, in either way, my denominator is less than the numerator. This is the either way you can say. So, what are the two fractions that we dealt now? It is proper fraction and improper fraction. Proper fraction, take any example, my numerator should be less than the denominator. That is, the number in the top should be less than the number in the bottom. Can you understand? This is numerator and this is denominator. My numerator should always be less than the denominator. That is proper fraction. If my numerator is greater than the denominator, then it is the improper fraction. That is, the top number, if it is greater than the bottom, then it is improper fraction. So, numerator should be less than the denominator, then it is a proper fraction. If it is greater than the denominator, then it is a improper fraction. Are you clear about proper and improper fraction? Let us move on to the next one. Mixed fraction. So see the word, it is given mixed fraction. So let us take 2, 3 by 4. This is what a mixed fraction. 2 is a whole number and the fraction 3 by 4. A whole number and a fraction combined is called a mixed fraction. Okay. Now all the improper fractions can be changed, converted to mixed fraction. If you convert any mixed fraction, it will obviously be an improper fraction. Now, how to convert a mixed fraction to improper fraction? Let us see. Okay. Now, this is a whole number, right? Whole number. And this is the numerator. And this is the denominator. This is what is given. Okay. Now I have to convert this mixed fraction to improper fraction. What is improper fraction? My numerator will be greater than the denominator. Okay. Now this denominator should be multiplied to the whole number first. Then that sum should be added to the numerator divided by denominator. That is the conversion of mixed fraction to improper fraction. Now I will let you listen. Denominator into whole number bracket. These two numbers, denominator into whole number plus the multiplication, the product of these two numbers added to numerator plus numerator. This everything should be divided by denominator. Can you understand? What is first of all a mixed fraction? There will be a whole number along with the fraction. Then it is a mixed fraction. Now this mixed fraction should be converted to an improper fraction. Whenever if you are converting a mixed fraction, obviously it will be an improper fraction only. Now how to convert the mixed fraction to improper fraction? Now denominator into whole number. That product, the whole product should be added to numerator. The whole thing should be divided by the denominator. Can you understand? This is the process of converting the mixed fraction to improper fraction. Now let us convert this particular numbers. What is 4 into 2? That is denominator into whole number. The whole thing is added to numerator divided by denominator. Can you understand? Denominator into whole number, the whole product should be added to numerator. You are not supposed to add only the whole number to numerator. The whole product should be added to the numerator divided by denominator. So what is 4 into 2? It is 8. 8 plus 3 divided by 4. What is 8 plus 3? It is 11 by 4. Now listen, what is in the numerator? It is 11. What is in the denominator? It is 4. Now tell me whether it is a proper or improper fraction. It is an improper fraction because my numerator is greater than the denominator. Therefore, it is an improper fraction. Because my numerator is greater than the denominator. Can you understand? This is the third fraction. It is mixed fraction. So what are the fractions we have dealt now? Proper fraction. My numerator should be less than the denominator. Then it is a proper fraction. Improper fraction. My numerator will be greater than the denominator. Then it is improper fraction. Mixed fraction. I will be having a whole number along with the fraction. So it is a mixed fraction. This mixed fraction can be converted to improper fraction. How it is converted? Denominator into whole number. The whole product should be added to numerator. The whole thing will be divided by denominator. So 4 into 2 plus 3 divided by 4. 4 into 2 is 8. The whole product is added to 3. 11 by 4. 11 by 4 is the improper fraction because my numerator is greater than the denominator. Can you understand about mixed fraction? Okay. The next one is equivalent fraction. The next one is equivalent fraction. What is equivalent fraction? Let me take a number. 3 by 5. I have to find equivalent fraction for 3 by 5. So what I have to do is either multiply a number to the numerator as well as denominator. The same number should be multiplied to numerator and denominator, or the same number should be divided to numerator and denominator. Let me multiply the number 2. 2 multiplied to numerator and 2 multiplied to denominator. Be careful that only the same number should be divided and multiplied to the numerator as well as denominator. You are not supposed to multiply here 3 and here 2. That is wrong. So you have to multiply the same number to the numerator and denominator. What is 3 into 2 are 6. What is 5 2s are 10. So if you cancel in second table, what will happen? This will be 3 and this will be 5. So this is equivalent to that, right? So 3 by 5 is equivalent to 6 by 10. So equivalent fraction is I am going to multiply the same number to the numerator and denominator, or I am going to divide the same number to the numerator and denominator. Can you understand the equivalent fraction? This is equivalent fraction. Okay. What are the things we have discussed in this session? We have discussed what is a fraction. Fraction is a part of a whole. And the top number is numerator and the bottom number is denominator. We have discussed about proper fraction. When the numerator is less than the denominator, it is a proper fraction. Improper fraction, when the numerator is greater than the denominator, it is improper fraction. Mixed fraction, a whole number along with fraction is mixed fraction. We have discussed how to convert the mixed fraction to improper fraction. Denominator into whole number, the whole product added to numerator divided by denominator is the thing how we have changing mixed fraction to improper fraction. The next one is equivalent fraction. If a number is given, if a fraction is given, you have to multiply or divide the same number to the numerator and denominator, then it is the equivalent fraction. Make many examples at home and make sure that you are clear in the concept of fraction.